was. Today, got us a little different one today. We started a new plan. So we're gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. You know, um, it's a morning. Well, it's called a morning with God, and it's basically as soon as you wake up, start your morning with God. But we only got two verses today, and the first verse is First John 3:1. And it says, "Behold, what manner of love the Father hath bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of God. Therefore, the world knoweth us not because it knew him not." Oh, I read that wrong. The world knoweth us not because, the world knoweth us not because it knew him not. And then the next verse we got is Isaiah 26:3. And it says, "Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind." Wait, am I reading this right? Yeah. His mind is stayed on thee because he trusted in thee. So, um, we got a lot. Well, not a lot today, but we got a few. Starting off with this, you know, it's a 40-day plan, of course. I think this is like day 5. Tomorrow gonna be day 6, I think. But um, starting off with it, it's a 40-day plan, and today is talking about victories and giving God glory. Honoring God, all of that. So first, starting off, it said, when you have victories, give God glory. So when God blesses you, when something happens, whether you get a car, you get some money, paycheck coming, anything, thank God, because I mean He's the one who gave you that, you know, and thank God throughout the day. The first thing you should thank God is really for waking you up. I thank God every day for waking me up, because you know, never know, one day God may just not wake you up one day, and boom, that's it. But yeah, thank God throughout the day. Thank Him for when you eat food, eat breakfast, whatever, take a shower, brush your teeth, all of that. Um, God has a great purpose for us, whether we know what that purpose is or not. Just like yesterday, I was talking about the plans. Whether we know what it is, He always got a great purpose for us. And it's up to us to, go find that purpose. Honor and seek God. You know, you gotta honor and acknowledge God. Saying, like, if you don't know how to honor God, just thank Him, talk to Him, pray to Him. You should do the same for Jesus too, because I mean, Jesus, your Lord and Savior, He's protecting you, watching over you, teaching you the ways. So yeah, honor and thank them both. Honor and seek Him. What is worship? And that's getting into another section. And worship is our response to who God is and all He has done. But if you don't know what our response is trust. Trusting in God, believing in Him, making sure, anytime something bad happens, we keep our trust in God. We never doubt God. Um, and it's a Bible verse where it says, "Seek God first, and all those other things will be added to you, or will be added." Like I said, my bad, y'all boys. like I said, seeking God. You don't know how to seek God. You just basically it's like acknowledging Him. Thanking Him, talking to Him, all of that. That's how you seek God. Um, Worship a church family. Um, Starting off every Sunday. You know, whether it's a game going on Sunday, you should always put God first on that Sunday. Every single Sunday you should. Um, Worshiping a church family means like whether you're watching church, reading the Bible, anything, worshiping the church family, going to church, anything. That's how you worship a church family. Um, Jesus said, "You honor me with your lips, but your hearts are far from me." So you can honor Jesus with your lips, and deep down in your heart, you still sin, you still do all of that, but you still honor Him with your lips. He doesn't want you to do that. He wants you to honor Him with your lips and your heart. Cause I mean, that's like in a relationship. That's like having mixed emotions. You're loving Him, then you're not loving Him. In this, you're honoring Him, saying He is good with your lips, and your hearts, you're still a sinner. You still sin, you still lie, you still lust, you still do all of that. Um, and for the back, we almost done, y'all boys. Got these two left. But worshiping God is a choice. You know, God gave us free will, to do whatever we want on this earth. But He sent us specifically on this earth for us to, spread His word, bring people closer to Him, and bring us. He brought us on this world to worship Him. Um, Now, like I said, it's a choice whether you want to do it or not. You know, at the end, it's all gonna come down to at the heaven gates whether you worshipped Him, whether you were scared, or whether you just didn't want to do it at all and you didn't do it. Worship from the heart. When you worship God, we tell people about God. Thank God. Do it from the heart, bro. Be honest. Don't lie. Don't try to make yourself look good. Actually, worship from the heart. And make sure Jesus is the one you worship. You gotta trust. You gotta obey, and don't replace Him. You know, don't replace Him at all. And that's it for the day, y'all boys, or for the night. My bad. But I hope y'all night going well, bro. I'm finna go ahead and go to bed, bro. Cause I was literally finna go to sleep before I just did this. But nah, I'm finna go to sleep, bro. Hope y'all night going well. All of that. Lay y'all boys. Hey, make sure y'all pray. Like I said, worship God before you go to sleep tonight. Pray. Talk to Him. Tell Him about your day. Do all of that. But lay y'all boys, bro. Y'all boys be safe out there.